Good morning, guys. It's Leslie at Inskeep Acres. I have another house goat. Come on, little girl. Don't mind my dirty floors. It's mud season, and the dog's tracking all kinds of stuff. Come in, little girl. Hey. Come on. Come on, baby goat. So, I didn't take you guys to go pick up our Azure standard order this morning because thankfully the neighbor went and picked it up. I am not a morning person, so it's bad enough getting up and making sure that the kids are up and awake. Huh. You gonna come show them what we got from Azure? No? So, what was it? 2 nights ago, I went out to do my chores, and I had been supplementing this little girl with a bottle. Hey, too close. I don't think that she was getting enough to eat. Her brothers were kind of pushing her out, so I've been supplementing her. Well, she wouldn't eat. She kind of had a snotty nose. Oh, she was breathing heavy and was just kind of miserable. She's still kind of crackly, but we brought her in, started her on some antibiotics. I'm sure with the temperatures up and down, she was starting to get pneumonia. She still has a little bit of a icky nose, but like I said, she's still kind of crackly and icky, but she's been eating well, up, running around the house. Mater's coming to try to play with her. So, temps dropped like 20 degrees overnight last night, so she cannot go back out yet. So she'll stay in till it warms up a little bit and she can go back out. But I guess she's going to help us show you what we got from Azure. So some of this stuff I bought to have and use, some of it I bought to kind of preserve, can or whatnot. So we'll kind of go through it as we go through what we bought. So to start, I got 25 pounds of carrots. Looks like there's some pretty good sized carrots in there. I mean, 1.5 inches at least around. Those are, I believe they call them like their number 2 carrots. They're not as pretty, so to speak, so they're a little bit cheaper. But I will probably can some. I'm not sure what we have left from our garden, but I'll probably can some, freeze some. I like to shred them and put them in portions just in like Ziploc bags so that I have them for like carrot cake and things like that. Next I've got, those are, I think everything, pretty much everything I ordered is organic. So this is 25 or 50 pounds of russet potatoes. So there is 5 10-pound bags of organic Russell potatoes. I got 50 pounds of organic red potatoes. We will can some potatoes, russet and red, and I got a bunch of red potatoes so we could have them with our corned beef and cabbage. These, what I did last year was I had a bunch of both of these start to sprout, so that's just what I planted in the garden to get some more potatoes a little bit. So I've ordered their other pasta, like spaghetti and elbow mac, stuff like that. But I wanted to try some different ones. Obviously the same pasta, just different shapes. So this is it fusilli? I don't know. Basically it's just a rotini type pasta. That's 10 pounds. And then I also got shells. I don't know why it keeps turning sideways on me. But it's 10 pounds of organic shells. Then I got 10 pounds of organic lemons and 10 pounds of organic limes. I have a bunch of, I believe it's lemons in the freezer. I don't think I have any limes. I had juiced limes and froze it in ice cube trays. Hi, little girl, are you coming to help me? But we use a lot of limes, and probably more limes than lemons, honestly. But I'm going to try fermenting them whole in gallon jars to preserve them, so that we can just kind of pop one out of the jar when we need a lemon or a lime, and it's there mostly fresh and ready for us. And then oh, I went and picked up the rest of our cured pork yesterday, so I will put in a picture. I didn't video it, but I took a picture. Probably do just a quick voiceover to kind of show you what's there. This is the cured pork that we got. The left hand side is a whole ham cut in half from the old spot, and then at the top of the bacon on the right hand side is 6 1-pound packages of thick cut bacon from the old spot, and then just below that is 9 pounds, 9 1-pound packages from the half a pig that we got cut thick. Then we have, I asked them to save some dog bones for me, just beef bones kind of cut up for Cain and Abel. Some of them were not quite the size that I could give them, or when they sliced a joint they had some small pieces and things like that. So I used those to make some broth. The dog bones I just stick in the freezer, and then I take them out and thaw them as I need them. And then this is just a quick picture of the bones in the roaster. I'm going to go ahead and roast them for probably about 45 minutes or so, just to get a little bit better flavor in the broth. And then this is just the broth when I put everything in. I do explain that in the video, so I just wanted a shot of what it looked like before I started it. You stay off of my food. Don't go climbing on my stuff. Okay? Okay. So when I went and picked up the pork, she gave me a bunch of beef bones, like for dog bones. So I took a handful of them and threw them in the roaster with some onions and celery pieces and stuff that I had thrown in the freezer to save for some broth. A little bit of garlic and some black peppercorns. Started that last night, so that's been roasting, probably 10, almost 12 hours. And then here's the rest of what we got from Azure. So we got 3 pounds of organic red onions. I wanted to try doing kind of like some caramelized onions. And then I got 10 pounds of organic yellow onions. We go through a lot of onions, so I have not found a way to store the onions we grow to last us all winter yet. I don't have a root cellar. Oh, so I do dry them and then hang them up kind of on the ceiling of the garage, but I just haven't been able to put up and store enough for what we go through. I got a pound of organic sunflower seeds. Those are for Jason's granola. I ordered 2 heads of cabbage, and since these were smaller, they put 2 small ones to replace a big one. That is, again, for our corned beef and cabbage. And we'll probably use one of these small ones, and then the extra I'm going to try making sauerkraut again. Last time I did sauerkraut, I don't know if I didn't get it weighted down enough, or I don't remember, maybe I forgot about it, but it kind of got nasty on top, and so I threw it out. I got lemon juice, organic lemon juice to try. It's not from concentrate, it's just straight lemon juice, and also lime juice. So we use a lot of lime, cut limes, and like for our tacos and things like that. And then I use lime juice making like salsa verde and just a bunch of other stuff like that. And then I use lemon juice in a lot of like my canning and things like that. So it'll be nice to have that on hand. Also in like my homemade mayonnaise and stuff. Then I ordered their avocado oil to try that. So we'll see. If we like that, then I will order a gallon and just use this bottle to refill. And I think that was about it. Our baby goat decided she was going to take a nap down here at my feet. We had some breakfast earlier. We sorted out our Azure, had a little run around the house. And now it's nap time. I don't know if you guys can tell her breathing. Still breathing kind of heavy. Try to put the mic in there and see if you can hear her crackle a little bit. I don't know if it'll come through or not. Should probably try to eat it. She crackles more when she's up kind of running around, but she's definitely getting better. She's on the mend. She had her second dose of antibiotic last night, so she can get one more. The meds that I use is usually a 2 to 3 day dose, once a day. Huh. I didn't set up the pack and play, so she's in kind of a big box with a towel in the bottom and a little blanket in there. She goes in there to sleep. She's in there overnight when I go out to do chores, and that's about it. Other than that, she just kind of runs the house. Do you want to go back in your box to sleep so I can go do chores? Get your ear. All right, let's go back to your box, pretty lady. All right, she's in her box, in the living room, ready for a nap. Huh? She's ready for a nap? All right, I'll see you after chores. All right, guys, finally making it out to go do chores. My thermometer says, hi Abel, you got a bone? My thermometer says it's 26 degrees. Hi, where's your bone? They got some of those beef dog bones yesterday when I got home. But the weather app says it's like 20-mile-per-hour winds, actually just over, 23, 24. Says it feels like 15. So we're gonna make our way out to the goat shed real quick. And feed some bottle babies, milk some goats. I don't think we'll be getting too much done today, at least not outside. Maybe we'll go back in and get some of those lemons and limes put up. Oh. I know that broth has got to cook for a little while. I want it to go till at least tonight. Probably won't can it until at least tomorrow. Try to give it at least 24 to 36 hours. Hi, T. Oh, I don't know if you can see her, but Taya's over there. I'm sure there's some more in there. Not too bad right here out of the wind. Oh. Hi, babies. I know. I'm a little late, but I had Azure stuff to get put away. Yeah. This little guy back here got a dose of New Floor yesterday morning. He had a pretty snotty nose and head was hanging. So he's looking more awake and alert today. That's good. I'm going to keep an eye on him and Classy's little guy over there because they're so small. These temps dropping. I mean, it was, I don't know, 29, 30 degrees 3 hours ago when I got up. Hence the reason they still have a heat lamp. I turned that on because these two little guys have been pretty chilly lately. And even Classy's doe over here, Sugar's doe, was out here with them, and I wanted to make sure that they stayed warm enough, but then I knew temps were going to drop overnight. I mean, it was, I think, 47 degrees when I came out last night, and it was 29 when I got up this morning, and it dropped to 26 in 3 hours, so. Hi, you guys look cozy. They've eaten all their grain, most of their chaff hay. Yeah, you guys don't mind being away from Mom's, huh? Nope, it's only a day or two, and then they learn that there's plenty of food in their pans. They have a bucket of water and plenty of hay. Almost all of them are standing there chewing their cud. Good morning, ladies. So Taya, that was outside, is one of our next up. Ritzy here, big lady, awfully wide. She's got about another month to go. Her ultrasound looked like she had possibly a lot of kids in there. I saw 3 to 5. So either she's growing them big or she's on the higher end. Hi, Mazikeen. And then where's she at? Destiny, standing behind Sangria, is due in, I think, 9 days. Taya, that we saw outside, is due around the same time as her, but I did not see a breeding on her, so we will just keep an eye on her while we keep an eye on Destiny. Destiny, I could tell, was kind of starting to get somewhat close. I mean, not anywhere near ready yet. Hi, Rosie. Look at you becoming super friendly. Rosie and Ritz are due at the same time. I'm not going to grab your skirt. Are you itchy? Are you itchy? I know that skirt's probably itchy around it, huh? Yeah, please don't eat. Ouch! That hurt. So, probably can't tell, but no. She's looking pretty wide. She's a big-bodied goat, though. So, Rosie and then Taya, that's due around the same time as Destiny, are both Apani daughters. They came with Apani, with that new herd we got this last July. There's 7 does in that herd. Somewhere we need to find Sugar's bucklings. Let's see if we can get in here without being attacked. I don't see Sugar in here, so they may be outside with her. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you guys probably can't see them. Let me see if I can get my flashlight. Hi, Apani. Oh, please stop eating me. Please stop eating me. Oh, okay. So they're sleeping back there in the corner. Really, Destiny? They're snuggled up, staying warm. Oh, here comes Sugar. Did you hear me talking about you, Shugs? She said they're fine. I fed them. I left them in a safe place. Huh. Hi, Cupid. I know. Hi, ladies. I'm gonna feed the bottle babies and then we'll get you guys all milked out. She's not as wide as Ritz, but she's a big-bodied goat. I think her ultrasound was like 2 kids, maybe 3. So she looks about the right size. This lady, on the other hand, I don't know if you can tell how wide she is, but she'll probably jump up if I touch her. She's becoming more friendly, but still pretty nervous. Hey, it's all right. What's the matter? All right, let's go feed these bottle babies and get on with the day. All right, well, I just opened their gate. Let them out to run if they want. Looks like the only one that didn't come out is Classy's doe. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to sit down. Probably gonna get attacked. Whoa, sir. You have to wait your turn. Little guys go first. Ooh. Little guys go first. Sometimes I'll just take them out one at a time and feed them. But they enjoy. Hey, sir, you can't jump that gate. I'm gonna have to lock you back up if you don't behave. they enjoy getting out, running around a little bit. If they can't behave, I'm gonna have to lock them back up until I get done. Hi. What are you guys doing? Oh, there he goes. Gotta go get him. No, you guys are gonna get squished. Get. Little guy. Come on. Back over the gate you go. Ooh. All right. If you can't behave, you have to be locked up. Let's see. You don't get a bottle. You can go back in. Careful, you're going to get stepped on. All right, come here, little guy. Sorry, you got cut short. Oh, sir. Down you go. Oh, that little one's gonna sneak out on me. I forgot about him. Latte's smallest one, you're full, goes out the hole over here for the cats, makes his way around through the fence. Come here, little man. This little guy is small enough that he goes through the cat hole, hops through a small area of the fence, and then makes his way around and back into the moms. Let's see, you're not bottle fed. Nope, we're not sneaking out again. Come here, you can have a little bit of this before we get the bigger guys. Oh. No. Oh, careful. Whoa. Oh, you guys are nuts. Nuts, I tell you, nuts. we're gonna start milking. Get back, ladies. They have no manners. They try to all come running out at the same time. This is Treble, so she has her grain. I am not going to show you completely milking everybody because, quite frankly, we don't have enough time for that. So this is just an udder wash. Just clean the udder really well. I'll turn to a clean spot and just completely clean each teat off. Try to kind of use one corner to wipe the udder down, and then I can have kind of two clean spots to clean each teat. Oh. Squirt out at least 1 to 2 squirts to clear out any bacteria that may be sitting right at the edge of the teat. Come on. Treble stands really well, so she's super easy to milk. She has nice big teats, a big orifice, so it just squirts out really well. But usually my hand milking limit, I always say once I hit 6 does, it's time to get my milk machine out, because my left hand just, that finger doesn't work very well. So I milk the right side, well, her left side, but with my right hand, and then I have to come back and use my right hand to finish milking out the other side, because I can't, this finger doesn't really close any further than that, and you have to like fully pinch off, and it just doesn't work. Guess that's what happens when you shoot a nail through your finger. It never quite works properly after that, but it is what it is. I went and, the day I did it, took goats to a show that evening and showed one-handed for the next few days. So milked one-handed, showed one-handed. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ricardo, what are you doing under my milk stand? And I was unpacking my milking bag, pulled my Calf Pro out, and realized I forgot to grab a clean syringe to dose them with, so I'll have to come back out later and dose them. So, and I've got to kind of bump her udder, just like the kids would do, to let more milk down. Everybody's impatient over there. I'm a little bit later than what I normally am, since I needed to put my Azure order away. Like I said, I'm not a morning person, so I'm not your typical farmer that's out doing chores at 5 or 6 in the morning. I come out, try to milk around 9 in the morning. It doesn't always happen. And by about 10 o'clock at night, lately it's been 9 to 10 in the morning and 10 to 11 at night, I don't get back in the house and actually go to bed till probably about 1 o'clock. So I'm definitely a night owl. The animals don't really care as long as they're getting what they need twice a day, about 12 hours apart. They don't really know the difference on if they're supposed to do it early in the morning or later. Are you okay, Ricardo? You look like you're walking funny. You have a sore leg? Huh? Do you have a sore leg? We'll have to check you out too, huh? Sounds like Fergie outside yelling at me. I don't see her in here. It's got to be her. It's definitely warmer in here than outside, but so she still has a little bit of milk in here. We'll leave for her little doe. And then I'm just going to, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll probably be standing in the way here, but I'm gonna filter this. I don't really have a clear shot for you, but filter this into the jar. I used to take this in and filter it inside, but I found it's easier just to bring my funnel and my filter out here. That way it gets filtered right away. It's not sitting. I'm a little short to see into these tall jars, but when I use my milk machine, it has a filter built into the line. Personally, I think it's a lot cleaner using the milk machine because you don't have a chance of the hair and any dirt or anything that's on the goat falling into the bucket like you do this. It has the inflations go right on the teat, and it milk goes right through the inflation into the line, through the filter, and right into the jar. So the milk's not even other than the air that's in the line in the jar. It's has no chance of everything else getting into it. So like I said, once we get that all set up, then I will show you guys the machine and how it works. Just gotta get her animal crackers, and then she's done and the next one comes out. You ready, Pawnee? Nope. Well, Pawnee's gonna kick today. She only kicks with the side closest to me. I don't know why. So these are just ropes that I put a loop on the end so it slides. And it's basically just, I don't know if you would consider it a hobble but I just put that around her leg. I do that a lot of the first fresheners. I have to do it with Classy's good, Fergie kicks a little bit, and Latte kicks a lot. So that just, it allows her to still kind of be able to kick. Karma's another one. She's always been kind of terrible at it, but it allows her to kick, but then she can't get her foot in my bucket. And then once they realize that kicking doesn't stop me, they just kind of give up. And Apani, I'm sure, has not been milked in years. So she's better than she was when I first started milking her. See, now she's all right. But as soon as I stop to bump her, she will kick a little bit again. It's not too bad when I'm holding the bucket with my left hand and milking with my right, but I can move the bucket easily. When I've got both hands in here, it's harder to block the kick or move the bucket. And then I'm constantly trying to wash my hands off in the udder wash because we're touching her legs and feet. I understand the whole saying of, they say don't cry over spilt milk, but when you have, half of a bucket full that you've been sitting here milking out and they stick their foot in it, it's garbage. I might take it out and feed it to the pigs or let the cats have some, but nothing I can do for us to use it. I don't know how long my battery's gonna last, so I'll milk who I can on camera. Probably kind of fast forward through them so you don't have to sit and watch the whole thing. It's kind of boring, and I can only talk so much, but this is Cupid. She is a daughter of Sangria. She came with the new herd last year. So that's 3 goats down, 4 more to go. Are you sleepy? He's not having it. That's it, guys. Have a good day. See you on the next one.